What's happening YouTube? My name is Alex and welcome to a new review. For today I have a cheap camcorder from China, and I have to be honest, I always wondered if these cheap camcorders from China are any good because they're very cheap. This one, for example, costs about $100. So what can a camera do for $100? Well, today we are gonna find out. So let me start by showing you the box and what comes with it, then we'll check out the camera quickly and then we'll see some sample footage that I took with this camera. The camcorder comes in this box. Here we get some specifications about it, a picture of it, this is probably the model number, and on the back here some more specifications, and I'm gonna hold this here so you can actually read everything. So a whole bunch of stuff that we have here. So inside the box we are gonna find a remote control. I mean, not even my $800 camcorder comes with the remote control. You're gonna find an HDMI cable. You're gonna find one of these pouches so you can actually keep your camera in here. You're gonna have a second battery, so we have two batteries and you can record about an hour and a half on each battery. We have a couple of user manuals in here. This is what they call a macro lens. I'm gonna show you some footage recorded with this later on, and yeah, it doesn't look that amazing. So basically you would do this and then you do this with it, so it becomes part of the camera basically. So yeah, this is what they call the macro lens. So we'll leave that aside. We get two of these that I honestly have no idea what you're supposed to do with. We get a charging cable. This is the charger for the camera, and these are the specifications on the back of the charger. We also get a AV cable basically. You can plug this in the back of the camera, and one of these straps. Oh, and a couple of cleaning cloths. The camera itself, it's pretty small. It's made out of plastic entirely, as you'd probably expect. On top here we have the microphone and the speaker. This is the zooming button. You can also take pictures with this button right here. We have something so you can actually hold on to the camera. This removes from here and you can plug in an HDMI cable or charge the camera or connect the camera to a TV. This is the button that you'd push to start recording, and here we have a couple of buttons. So if you press this light button, for example, it turns on the LEDs up front there. The power button turns off the camera, and if you press menu you get into the camera's menu right here. So here you can change the resolution. So this is a touch screen as well, so you can change the resolution to whatever you want. And all the recordings that I'm gonna show you are filmed at 1080p. And again, we have a couple of other options, and we also have a mode button. And here you can switch in between video and taking pictures or actually watching whatever you have on the camera. So you can select if you have any files on the camera. So that's it for the little menu there on the display. So of course you can flip this like this, so you can actually see anything that the camera sees. So that's a good feature if you're planning to like film yourself with it. On the back here we're gonna find the battery and the SD card. And this is where you can put a tripod, so you can set this on a tripod. And that's about it for the little camera. It's very easy, very simple, and it is fairly small because it fits in your palm basically. And I forgot to mention that we also get one of these zoom lenses. So this goes like this basically, and then you can focus from here. But when you have this zoomed in all the way, focusing, it's difficult and the whole image shakes. But I'm gonna show you some sample footage that I took with a zoom lens as well. Alright, so you've seen what comes with the camera and how the camera looks. And this is actually a recording right from the camera. So I have the camera on a tripod, and this is also the audio from this camera. So I'm looking at myself on that little screen there. It doesn't look that bad on the little screen, but we'll have to see how this actually turns out whenever I'm gonna have it on the computer. So next I'm gonna show you some sample footage that I took with that zoom lens, if we can call it a zoom lens. I know it is a bit shaky, it's very difficult to actually hold that camera and move that focus. So enjoy that footage. Hopefully you don't get dizzy, and then I'll come back with my other camera and we'll continue with some more sample footage. So now I switched back to my regular camera. I hope you didn't get dizzy from all that shaking from the previous footage. So next I want to show you how it looks if you use that macro lens. Actually it doesn't look good at all. Everything looks very blurry. So I'm not even sure why they included that macro lens. And now that you've seen that, yeah, it doesn't look that great. Now I'm gonna show you a little bit of a recording that I've done when it was night outside. So low light conditions, and actually it did much better than I was expecting. So enjoy the following footage for nighttime recording. And for the next test, I'm gonna actually record a couple of products, so very close to the camera, so you can get some footage as I usually have in a lot of my videos. So this is what happens if you record a product very close to this camera. So recording objects very close, it's not the best because the camera doesn't know what to focus. So if you're planning to use this camera to focus on something, it's most likely not gonna happen. And now I'm just gonna show you a little bit of a recording that I filmed outside, basically in front of the house. Unfortunately, it wasn't sunny for the past 2 days, and I didn't have a chance to actually record anything with sun. So that's the footage that we get. So this is what we get with one of these cheap Chinese camcorders. So I guess that zoom lens, it's something different. You're able to actually see very far away with that zoom lens, something that you wouldn't be able to see with your own eyes. So I'm not sure if a camera like this, it's worth it or not. I mean, if you have a good smartphone, you might as well just use that smartphone for any recordings. What do you guys think about a camera like this? Well, if you did like this video, press that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.